And I'm Peyton Connor. Today is Friday, February 21st, 2020, and we're here with another episode of WK Today.
Congratulations to Ashton Reynolds for winning $25 gift card to Catherine's Corner for having the closest guess to how many hearts were in the jar. Congratulations.
Oakland County Parks has released their applications for summer jobs. Please apply online at oakgov.com/jobs or at one of their application computer stations at the Oakland County Human Executive Office building.
If you are currently a sophomore or junior with a 3.5 or higher and you'd like to help the community, then consider joining National Honor Society. NH application packets are available in Miss Snow's room 115. Please come and pick up one if you are qualified to join this organization. Complete applications are due no later than Friday, March 13th.
Everyone should now have their pre-enrollment cards they received from the counselor meetings. If you for some reason did not get one, please make sure you see your counselor. Once you have filled them out and have had them signed by a parent or guardian, please turn them in to your language arts teacher.
Our crew at WK in the journalism class is looking to expand. If you have any interest in news, writing, filming, news production, editing, or wanting to learn something hands-on, consider taking journalism this next year. Please see Ms. Swearing to pick up an application and sign up for the class.
For any seniors who have not purchased your all-night party tickets, there will be a flash sale on February 26th during lunches and at conferences, where tickets will be $30. You don't want to miss out on this fun night.
Current 10th and 11th graders interested in taking co-op next year, please see Ms. Miller in room 108 for an application details. Co-op students are released early from school to attend work. Students can earn up to 3 elective credits for co-op.
And a big congrats to Ava Farquhar and Bryce Neal as their DECA project was just awarded the Elite Gold certification at the national level.
And finally, if you ask any teenager, they will most likely tell you that they don't get enough sleep. There has been a lot of discussion throughout Oakland County to move high school start time back by an hour or even change them with elementary start times. We caught up with a few people to discuss if this would be possible in Waterford. On an average, how many students would you say come in late every day?
We average in the first 10 minutes 50 students, and after up into first hour we can average at least 75 kids.
As schools around Waterford-Kettering like Berkeley High School and Novi High School transition to a later start time, we are questioning if this will benefit students at Waterford-Kettering or not.
What the procedure would be to change to a later start time?
Yes, I do. So that would be a district level decision, and hopefully we would involve multiple stakeholders, right? So it's not just about students, even though our research tells us that teenagers need more sleep, which is why many schools are looking at that. But it would be a conversation with our parents and our greater community, because when we start changing high school schedules, we also impact elementary and middle school, and many of our high school students are helping out at home with childcare and things like that for their family members. So we need to be mindful of that. Also, we need to consider things like work schedules for students in addition to sports schedules. So the process and procedure is really pulling all of that information together, having stakeholder groups, focus groups to talk about the impact, because when we make a decision, we need to be thoughtful and mindful of why we're making that decision and then how it impacts all of those other moving parts.
Do you think a later start time would benefit you as a student or not?
It would benefit you as in a way of being more energized for your classes, but it wouldn't benefit if you have to go to work or practice after school because it's later in the day.
If I'm being completely honest, yes, I do, because I know every day I wake up and I fall asleep on my way to school. Like literally, and whenever I go home from school, I have to take a nap because I'm so tired. So if I were to get a little more sleep every single day, I would also be able to stay up after school to do my homework and get everything done and keep my grades up.
I'm very, 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 very happy about the later start time, because I think that teenagers, they've proven that you guys, your biological clocks have you staying up later. Like, you need to stay up later. It's what your bodies are telling you. And so I think it's great that my kids are going to have the opportunity to sleep in and get more of that 8 to 9 hours of sleep that high school students need.
No, because I think the later you start, the more they're going to want to sleep in, and they're still not going to want to get up any earlier to get here any later.
I think it would make things more difficult for parents at work. Who's going to have to go to work later. It's going to push everything back after school as far as later start times. And like, for example, athletic events, we don't get over with until sometimes 9:30 now, and that would make it even later.
Do you think it'll have effect on their grades and how they act in the classroom?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to improve their grades. I hope so. Yeah, I think actually, you're asking me about my personal children, but I think they've done enough studies to show that the later that you start, the more successful you're going to be in school and high school. So I'm hopeful that my kids will improve their grades as well. But I think overall, most high school students will show an improvement in their grades, yes.
As for next year, start times will remain the same, but there is a possibility for change in the future.
Just a reminder that penny wars start on Monday, February 24th in 7th hour. Bring your pennies for positive points and silver coins to put in other teachers' bin for negative points. The class with the most pennies will get a pizza or ice cream party, and the class with the most silver and bills will get the other reward.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Once again, I'm Peyton Connor.
And I'm Chloe Wall. Have a great weekend.